And he says to me, he gave me the greatest advice. He says, Mr. Tchaikovsky, if you want to live to my age, keep your bowels open and your mouth shut.
You're the best. You're a hell of a trumpet player and a good friend, musically and personally. I love you. All the best. Happy 90th to you.
Yeah, that was very interesting for me because those kids are very talented. And the music you had to play was very difficult. I listened to them for about an hour and a half before I made my little speech, you know.
Oh, you made a speech.
Oh, I talked to them about 35 minutes.
Did you encourage them?
Huh?
Did you encourage them?
I sat very quietly and behaved myself.
No, did you encourage them?
Of course I
Were you
did.
encourageable? We already knew that part.
Of course. My whole speech was about how wonderful it is to be a musician. Hey, this is terrific.
Hi, Wally.
What's your name? Donna. I'm Lynn.
Hi, Lynn.
And that's Sydney.
Hi, Sydney.
Who gave me this?
I want everything to drink.
On the bottom of the note. Here we go. Piano and Howard. Is that your
Diana and Harold Newman, thank you. This is very cute, thank you.
cream?
Did you see the bananas? Did you see the bananas?
Oh yeah, the one that the maturity and
That was flip. He must have said that 100 times to me.
what?
Hey, don't buy me any green bananas.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Flip Philip. He said that all the time. So
You thought of that?
yeah.
It's cute. Very cute.
I recognize Danny without dark lights around and drums around his neck.
I'm a golfer in the daytime.
My husband was a very good golfer.
Yeah.
Played with Arnold Palmer and the
Tomorrow,
pro-am.
Blast that one up.
my secret success is going from day to day without getting hurt. And that's the reason why I'm here today. And I'm with my beautiful friends, and I appreciate everybody being here. I really do.
We're so proud to be here.
I'm proud of all you people who came. To be invited is one thing, but to actually arrive, that is something else. Because after a while, being my age, you know that things happen.
Yeah, we know what
Clean that up a bit.
Things happen and where you are is a happening.
What kind of poison are you drinking?
I haven't had a sunrise in a long time. I'm celebrating today.
Well, you should celebrate.
I used to drink tequila seriously
Seriously.
many years ago.
Doesn't compare to sarsaparilla.
Sarsaparilla for you, sweetheart? You're getting younger all the time, right? That's the truth. It's easy to speak the truth, you know?
Yes, it is.
Much easier to concoct some story when the truth comes out easily.
What a wonderful life you've experienced so far.
I tell you, I'm very lucky.
Yeah, you
And the more, each day that I exist in this environment, I know how lucky I am to be with nice people like you people who came to my birthday party and even strangers that I meet. I'm very open, more than I ever have been in my entire life. And 90 years old, it's a marvelous experience. I didn't think I would ever get to this point, truthfully. But now that I'm here, I'm enjoying it. And you people make me enjoying it.
Yeah, that's
He
fabulous.
played here the other night. He started.
Oh yeah. Well, I got certain people that,
Oh yeah.
and pretty soon the people from Chicago, Toronto, California, upstate New York City, when they come down, snowbirds, they tell me, the first stop we can make is that Thursday afternoon for you. Makes me feel good. And because the cops came in one time to stop us rehearsing, because it's a capacity of 120 in where we rehearse, and there was more than 120 that standing room only because it was during the season, you know, and they had to get that music that we play is the music of the 50s, 60s, 40s, how old you are, you had, remember that? I danced that, you know, everybody's, when I play a certain tune, oh, that's right. And I get requests, you know. That's when I say, please, I do not take requests. Because I have a commitment of tunes that I have for everybody in the band. I know that he plays that way. I want him to play that solo. And he should play that solo there because he plays that well. And I try to make like a scrambled egg of all the parts that I have to deal with, all the musicians and their personalities. Because being a band leader, here's not an easy task, you know. For so many years I was a lead trumpet player in all these big bands, and I'm back here, so it's easy. I know what I can do. Now the band leader, he's got to look at everybody and say, is he going to give me trouble, this guy? I'm going to have to fire this guy. Hello, Elliot. Nice for you to come.
Elliot.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
For what?
For showing up.
It's your baby.
Anyway,
Elliot,
That's all right.
make sure the tip jar's still there. He's smooth.
sometimes you feel like a lion tamer. Don't do that. Watch it. Don't do that. And some people say, how do you feel? Okay? How's everything at home? You all right? Sound good today.
Oh, yeah, he does.
You got to do that. So I have grown in the role. When I first started, I was not too good as a band leader. I did all the wrong things, lost a lot of good people. But I learned.
Birthday.
Hey, thanks for coming, Elliot.
My pleasure.
You're a sweetheart.
What'd you say to me? Thanks for coming.
I wouldn't have missed it if she had let me.
The receptionist in the sperm bag.
Not a chance.
This thing's
These are two of my dearest friends I just met a couple of months ago.
beginning to annoy me.
And they're such warm people, I feel at home with them. You know, I'm very lucky in that respect that I have learned the ability to be with people. And that wasn't that easy for me because I was so much to give the blankets to the horse and to play my horn. That's all I want to do. All I want to do is play the trumpet. Now I see there's other things in life, other people who love me and I love them,
There's a
and they give me love. And I
life
love everybody because it's nice to be loved. It's nice.
Drink to that, yeah. I'll drink to that.
I'll drink to that. All right. Yeah.
I don't know, but I'll
Wait till
drink
you're
to that.
92. Wait till you're 92.
Water
Let me tell you something, Danny, every day is a gift. When you reach 90, every day is a gift. Every day you can walk out without a pain or so-and-so or something, your arthritis is bothering you, and you say, the hell with it, you go straight ahead. It's nice.
Yeah,
know?
a little tequila.
You overcome different problems than when you're younger, you know. Who is here who don't have a problem waking up and doing something? We all have problems. It's how we deal with it.
You only have a problem when you don't wake up.
That's right.
That's right. That's why I say when I wake up every day and I can make myself some cereal for breakfast and walk to and do that, I'm in good shape. Good shape.
I
plan
get
my
up
day.
every morning, I look at the obituaries, my name's not there, I get up, I go to work.
I've heard that story before. don't you?
Maybe from me.
Lucky.
I want to tell you one thing. It's my ambition since I was a young man to find out what some of the things in life are all about is to remain a child. Make all the mistakes that a child makes and recover. Children have a wonderful way of forgetting something bad. And that's how I lasted in the music business. Because I did a lot of things I shouldn't have done and got away with. That's why I'm here. You know?
Paul, this is your second childhood.
Maybe my third, you never know. I mean, I did some funny things in my time that I shouldn't have had survived. But I don't know
You
how
got
got lucky.
away with it.
Glad you did.
I got away with it, exactly.
Got away with it.
I want you guys to know you're all under arrest, right?
And now you're going to be
Paul, I
assaulted.
gotta tell you, I wrote a note
What's the secret?
playing
How do
the
you
trumpet.
get? How do you get to?
Playing the trumpet.
It's
I
not-
lived in Brooklyn.
you know how you get to be my age? You
Yeah.
don't pay attention to everything.
What part of Brooklyn?
There's a lot of crap out there. You got to be able to have a brain and say, I don't think so. I don't think so. Oh, no, not there, not there.
Sid, what part of Brooklyn did you live?
They just can't hand someone because of age. These musicians got it, they're cooking, and they're still can wipe the floor with their
I
shoes.
gave a dissertation about this yesterday at FIU, and I told those musicians they were just finished playing for an hour and a half music that I don't play, and I feel sorry for them because it's very difficult. I would never even attempt what these young kids are doing, but that's the program that the conductor wants them to do. So when I got up, I wasn't going to play, nor was I going to compete with the conductor who has these kids under his ages. So I showed them who I am what I went through to be who I am, and telling him how wonderful it is to be a musician. And he said, don't forget, to be a good musician, you have to listen. You call your brain to all the challenges you're going to meet with new people all the time. This fellow, that program, that orchestra. Look all the opportunities you have to make your brain get larger and larger to understand more than your music, feel more than your music. I was into that. And he taped it all. I did a 35-minute, and it felt like 2 minutes. I had so much that I would love to expound to somebody, tell somebody what.
Trying to show them the light.
Yeah, and said, look at me. First thing I said, I'm playing 82 years, and I'm still learning. And so the ability to play music, he said, you have to listen. Because somebody has something else to say besides yourself, you might like it. You have to put it in your little box of chord changes you'd like to do. You know? So I've reached
Listen and
that
apply.
way.
Listen and apply.
I don't want to talk about it.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt.
Feel good? Are you happy?
Yeah, this has been a very big surprise to me.
Nice.
I haven't had a birthday party in about 50 years.
Well, it's time. You waited too long.
But if I was going to have this kind of a company, I would have done it sooner. Also, you have to be prepared to be the person I am today to appreciate this.
You had to work up to this.
Because I wasn't the person I was.
Didn't your family make parties for you?
When I was a kid,
No, I don't mean that. I mean,
well, when else I left Brooklyn, left my mother's home, I'm out there all by
when my husband
myself.
turned 50, I made a party for him in Key Biscayne where we lived then.
You have to understand we're all unique. You and you, she and she. Everybody here
You had a wife.
live
Why
their
didn't
own
she
road.
make a party for you?
Huh?
You had a wife. Why didn't she make a party?
We had a party every night. Are you kidding?
I'm not talking about that kind of party.
That's the kind of party I appreciate.
You dirty old man.
It was clean. We were both clean, very much. We took care of each other.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
But I missed the woman very much. I was very much attached to her. She did everything for me. All the clothes I'm wearing, she bought for me. When she went to New York, I wouldn't go to New York. I had to be here with the band. She bought my clothes, shoes, everything. And did a lot of my good thinking that I should inaugurate into my personality that I didn't have, that I'm doing now. It's a tribute to her. The person I've become is a tribute to my wife, Pauly. Because you didn't know her.
One wife?
Second, that's what was my second. I was married 10 years to the first wife. Made all the mistakes that you could make. So when I married the second wife, I wasn't going to make the many mistakes anymore. Because I realized that's why I lost that first wife. She was a lovely lady too. So I've been very fortunate. But my biggest romance, when I was with Paul Anka, and I was a trumpet player, and we went to Puerto Rico. And I met a wonderful.
A Latino? Tell me the truth. A Latino.
Puerto Rican.
Is that nice for a nice Jewish man? Is that right?
But she was so sexy. She made all my women I had been before. Like,
she taught you a whole bunch of stuff you've never heard of.
When she used to walk through that door, and I had an appointment with her, and she used to wear that Chinese dress with a slit down front. She was about 5 feet 8 or 9 tall. I was like, when I danced with her, she was up here. I was like this, right?
That's like Xavier Kuka with what's her name?
Chuchu, Chacha, whatever her name is.
I love you.
And I would rise up, and I had to sit down because when I was rising up was not the right thing to do.
You're not supposed to. You're supposed to have control.
Not with her. I didn't have any control. She was something. If she didn't have 3 children, I would have been a Puerto Rican. I would have lived there and married her.
And you wouldn't be here now.
Not with 3 children. Not with 3 children.
You never would have made it to 90.
Well, who cares? Look, who cares?
You would
If we
have
gotta
died
go,
with a
that's why we
smile
let
on
her
your
go.
face.
She would have brought some different equations up that I couldn't handle, maybe. I didn't want that. Has to have a very fertile mind
Very
to do what he went through. We all have a ways that we do things, but he took a great path.
And he worked hard too.
The only thing worth doing is hard.
But a lot of people want things but aren't willing to work hard.
A lot of people don't want to put in the time in to do what they have a talent for. And that's the difference between the best and people that just get along.
A lot of people have talent but just don't do anything with it. And then people say, oh, it must be nice. Yes, it must be.
I know I worked my ass off to do what I did when I was a kid.
My ass off.
So, and I appreciate what I did when I did it.
Yeah.
But I wish I was more mature when it happened to me. Because I got young, and there was big things happening when I was young, you know. And that's too soon.
But everybody can say that. Boy, I wish I knew now than what I knew now.
It's a great thing to know something when you're mature. Because then you really appreciate it. And I do appreciate this party.
That's the irony of life, isn't it?
Life is a great story. You know? Everybody has a good story.
I was a size 3.
Very demanding, you know.
Of course, push it.
How dare you not leave that out? It's only 4 letters. I'm trying to tell them that there's a big difference between a trumpet player and a lead trumpet player. The lead trumpet player is the boss of the trombone of the whole band, because that's everybody follows the lead. You're just a trumpet player, you're in the section. You listen to somebody else play, and you try to copy what he's doing and a lesser part. A lead trumpet player is a boss and the drums, and everybody else following.
He's the rooster controlling the hens to do that.
That's good. I understand.
That takes it a step further.
I get it. I love the little clip he had.
I like the
When I was a kid in high school, in front of the assembly, right? That's the last time I had to play in front of the band. A black band, white guy, and be a superstar in the black. So I had been in New York. I played with a lot of black bands. There was no thing, but to have a solo and all those great players in that band. When I got out there to play that, my knees were shaking. Even though I had played 55 years, I'm a trumpet player. This is something different. You're playing with an audience of people, sophisticated people, and a couple of staff in that band would like to see me step on it. You know? So I played it. I came back, and there's Joe Williams and Count Basie talking to me and trying to give me ideas how to keep playing. So I said to them, give the kid a chance. It's my first time I played it. I learned how to play it. Give me a shot, you know. They were all for me, you know, because they loved me. And I played 5 years in the band, you know. They got to like me, and I like them. Nice people, you know. And I like the talent I was hanging with. I love jazz people because they're good people, because they think. Jazz people are thinking what they're going to play. So their brain is working. They're not automatons like white bands were those days. Read the music, and that's the end of it. See you tomorrow. Every time anybody plays a solo, their brain has to be working like, what should I play here? How will it change it? That guy playing too loud when I want to play. What the hell's the matter with it? You know, my solo. All those things are working on your brain, and you walk out there in front of those people, and you have to answer to the leader, which is okay. I'll let you know the next time we play this thing. I loved it, you know, it was a great challenge. I got better at it. Each time I did it, I got more confident in it. And before you know it, I got out there, my knees didn't shake anymore. I was in charge. It was great to play the trumpet and be in charge. And you go out there and you're going to kill those people, and you say, that's for nothing. Go back in your seat, you know. You got to the point where basically make sure you play my solo every night because the public liked it, whether they liked the fact I was white and could play with Basie, and he don't look that black when he comes out front. Because when you're back there, I don't look that white. Because all the blacks surrounded me. I was in the middle, right? The trumpet plays in the back. I often think of that, you know.
That's great stuff.
Quite an experience, really.
Did you know Norman Simmons?
Well, you're the what?
That's your salad.
Another plate?
There's a young boy.
I'm going to sober up.
That may be a mistake.
No, I'm good sober or half-assed, John. I've been both all my life, you know.
Are you vulgar?
No, I'm not sober. But I'm enjoying the little high I've got.
Uh-oh.
You know. Because I can function.
I'll tell you who can function. I'll tell you who can function.
Who?
Who's what?
What's happening?
I tell you who can function with booze. With drinks. No, he's telling me he can function with you know.
When I'm half stoned, I said I can function. Driving or playing.
I know somebody.
I've done it all my life because you have no idea how strong your capacity to think, whether you dull your senses or not, when you're a musician. It all comes to you a little differently, but you're right there. I felt that way all the time I played, because I've been stoned, high, doing some drugs the guy gave me, like, but when it came to playing the music, all of a sudden it goes right here. You concentrate on playing the music, and your ears are always there. Listening is a great talent, you know. That's one of the things I tell young students. You have to listen. If you don't listen, you're just putting time in. That don't make you a better player. If you listen to what you're doing and learn something when you're listening to playing, now you got something going.
The red cap and he looks at me and he said,
Not me.
Dan, pay attention. It'll be, he said, watch me, or you'll be playing all by yourself.
Not me.
He gave you good advice.
And I'm like, whoa.
Gave you good advice. There are not enough good teachers around these days. There are too many pedagogies are going by the book, and the book is wrong.
How about bandstand ethics, professional courtesy? I tried to get him to put a class at the University of Miami back in the 80s with my buddies. I said, teach them how to act. You're teaching them all the notes, but they don't know how to act on a bandstand.
When I was looking at these kids, when I'm talking to them yesterday at FIU, I could see that I looked like a man from Mars as I was talking. You never heard that kind of talk. I talk them not down to them, but to show them what it is to be a musician. More than just reading music. It's interpreting the music.
We had Red Rodney came to town. He was down at U of M. I played a couple concerts. He was in town, and he used one of the students as a part of the rehearsal band because we rehearsed there at the concerts. He walks in about 15 minutes late, and he walks in the door, and Red Rodney says all the way across the room, and we had all the kids. He went, stop. He said, turn around and walk right back out that door.
He wouldn't tolerate that.
And the kids had a look on his face, and he turned around and he left. He said, that's the mistakes you don't make. You're late.
One thing about you, when you were singing, in other words, there were no
Thank you.
wheelchair people. So basically the same thing. And if they do, somebody can back the car out and get them into it. So I never had a problem.
I'm really glad I met you.
Thanks, honey. You know, life is a bunch of making the right decisions at the right time. And your experience, you should know how to make the right decision. Because you'll always enjoy being alive. Because that's the only thing we have. Being alive. We don't know how long we're going to be here. Too many people I know, we're gone. So it's nice to meet new people.
I love my Levette. I love my friend Michael. They're all just good.
I'm for doing because this is good. The Caesar salad is great. You know, we want to keep that makes good with the tuna. That's another thing. At 90, I've changed my diet. I eat this salad without this kind of a dressing. I use olive oil.
That's okay.
But I have this spinach, broccoli, carrots.
You're going to live forever, darling. You're doing great. Just keep on doing what you're doing.
Mama Superior has spoken.
You're not kidding.
It's coming from a woman who spends her evening sitting on a bar stool.
Happy birthday to you.
And make a shimmer lechel. And somebody sticks it in. Right?
Happy birthday to you.
And thank you all. And thank you all. Love
Make a wish.
I make a wish?
Make a wish.
I hope, should I speak it?
No, quietly. A silent wish.
You need help blowing?
Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
Let's not bring sex
Wait a
into
second.
this.
Oh, baby.
Let the student blow the candle out.
Let the child do something.
Did you put it up?
Don't forget.
Can you do it?
What do you want me to do?
Here, from
You
this
do?
distance.
What, blow it out?
Yeah, please.
Oh, you could.
I don't know.
From this distance.
Yay!
There's nothing to it when you know how.
Speech! Speech! Speech!
Too much there.
Well, I'll tell you something. I hope we're all alive to be here next year, the same place, at the same party. I want everybody.
It's in the book.
Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Made my day, and more than my day. I've never had a birthday party as good as this in my entire life.
Oh, wow.
I mean,
Not a minute too soon.
to be with
Raised for next year.
Wow.
people I love.
Next year.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's in the book.
Wait. I got something here. Okay, I got it.
Thank you for coming.
Happy birthday. Marvelous. That's a wonderful. We had a very exciting afternoon. It really was.
Appreciate it.
See you tomorrow.
All right. Thank you. Who's that hit me over there? Who's that? My birthday party.
Pauly's 90th birthday. And he is a top
Great party.
Yeah, I didn't know it was going to be this good, truthfully.
I know it.